Hello again everyone, RJ Nick here, and I just got a quick video going to show you how to shave sheep and collect wool. The first thing you need to do, obviously, is get sheep that you can work with. So the easiest way is just to go out and find, a couple sheep somewhere, grab a piece of wheat, and then just walk back slowly. Sheep will follow you if you're carrying wheat, so you just have to hold it in your hand, and they'll just walk right up to you and they'll follow you wherever you go. So once you get them back, you can have like a nice little pen created. I don't think it's necessary to have the fence too high, but then again, there's been so many times where I've seen sheep or other animals somehow get out of a one-high fence. I don't think I've ever really seen them glitch or climb out of a two-high fence, so I always double it up anyways. Same thing with the gate. But once you get them back, the easiest way to, or the only way really to get the wool off them without killing them is to use shears. Now if you don't know how to make shears, basically all you have to do is take two pieces of iron and put them on an angle, and it'll create one set of shears. They do last a while, but you will have to replace them every now and then. They have a little damage meter, just like pretty much all tools in this game. But to harvest the wool, all you have to do is walk up to one of the sheep and right click on them while you're holding the shears. And now you can see that we're collecting wool. Another thing that you can do is if you want different colored wool, you just have to get dye, and then you can walk up to any of the sheep and right click on them. If you're not sure how to get dye, basically there's different things within Minecraft. A lot of them are flowers and stuff like that, but you put them into a crafting bench or your inventory's crafting bench, and then like this rose bush turns into two rose red pigments. So now if we go back in here, we can go up to the sheep, and now we got a red sheep. And you can do the same thing with colored sheep. I don't know if it'll work when their fur is gone, but as soon as it comes back, it'll allow you to dye them. Now, sheep are pretty cool. It's easy to get wool. It comes back pretty fast. They grow their fur back when they eat a patch of grass. So you can see that one just ate that patch of grass. So if we watch the rest of these, eventually one of them will eat it, but when they bend their head down, they'll eat a little bit of grass and then they'll pop their wool back in. So it's not a super fast process, and usually what I'll do is I'll have a few pens set up with maybe 10 sheep in each one, so that you can just run around, just right click on them, grab it from that pen, throw it in the chest, and go on to your next one. So it's pretty simple. It's an easy way to get wool. I think you could dye wool if you put it in your crafting bench with the dye next to it. I'm pretty sure you can do it that way too, but I think that uses a lot more dye. Whereas this way, once these sheep come back, I can't remember if the color sticks or not, but we'll just wait around a minute to find out. It's been a while since I've had to harvest wool, but that's the basics of it. So this one was already a black sheep, so pretty sure his color will stay. And it's kind of weird that their color falls off when you shave them, but I guess it makes sense. Pretty simple. Like I said, all you need is 2 iron, and then you can just make a set of shears. And I don't think there's any limit as to how many times you can shave these guys. They'll just constantly keep growing it back. So it's not like you shave them 5 times and they die or anything like that. It's renewable. All you have to do is just make sure that they're in an area with grass. I've never really tried to put sheep in somewhere without grass. I'm not sure exactly what would happen, but I'm guessing either they wouldn't grow their fur back, or it would take a very long time. Maybe that'll be another video, is try to figure out what happens if you put them in like a area with a stone floor or something. Maybe you'll have naked sheep forever. as you can see, I waited a couple minutes and a couple of them decided to eat. The ones that we dyed, their colors did come back. So, you know, one pigment and it dyes the sheep permanently, I believe, and they can just keep getting that same color over and over again. So rather than harvesting a bunch of white wool and having to dye each piece with a piece of dye, you know, this is a lot more effective when it comes to gathering different colored wool. So, hope this helps.